Good day, legends. Stop everything. Your coffee, your scroll, your preseason optimism. Because the AFL world has just imploded in a way that makes the Essendon supplement saga look like a schoolyard squabble. Nick Daicos, the Collingwood prodigy who has the footy world at his feet, the kid who dodged Brownlow glory 3 years running but still owns the MCG like it is his backyard, is reportedly shattered, blindsided, and utterly heartbroken after his high school sweetheart Arlette pulled the pin on their 3-year romance. That is right. The psychology whiz, the Insta-darling who has been glued to his side through premiership parades and Brownlow heartbreaks, has called time, allegedly over irreconcilable differences that sources whisper are anything but simple. This is not a quiet unfollow or a vague story post. This is tear-streaked DMS, leaked texts, and a breakup that has Nick Daicos, the unflappable Daicos heir, looking like a bloke who just lost his best mate. Welcome to Unpopular Aussie Opinions, where we do not tiptoe around the tears. We wipe them away and get to the guts. Buckle up, because this split is about to rewrite the fairy tale of AFL's golden couple. Let us set the scene properly, because every great love story, and its gut-wrenching end, deserves a prologue. It is back in 2021, Carey Baptist Grammar School in Melbourne's leafy east. Nick Daicos, 17 and already a jet in the under-18s, is the kid every scout dreams of, silky skills, Daicos DNA, a grin that could charm a Sharon into his hands. Arlette, same year, same hallways, is the girl with the sharp wit and sharper mind, head of the debate team, captain of the Psych Society, the one who quotes Freud at lunch while everyone else argues footy. They bond over shared classes, stolen glances in the quad, and a mutual hatred for the school's soggy canteen sandwiches. By graduation, Arlette posts that iconic Insta pic, the two of them in caps and gowns, her arm looped through his, caption from debates to dreams, love. High school sweethearts? Tick. The kind that make you believe in forever. Fast forward to late 2022. Nick debuts for the Magpies, bursts onto the scene like a comet, 38 games, a rising star, and a premiership medal that cements the Daicos dynasty. Arlette is right there, front row at the MCG, rocking a black and white scarf over her psych notes. She is 20, studying at uni, juggling lectures on cognitive dissonance with game day hype. Their first public red carpet moment? The 2023 Brownlow, Arlette in a sleek emerald gown that turns heads, Nick in a tailored tux looking every bit the air. He loses to Lorchie Neal by a whisker, but she grabs his hand under the table, whispers something that makes him laugh through the sting. Insta explodes. Hashtag Daicos duet trends, fans gush over the power couple goals. January 2023, her birthday post for him, a collage of beach snaps and training pics, reads Happy 21 less than 3 love you. His reply. A story repost with heart eyes emojis. They are the AFL's Taylor and Travis, young, electric, untouchable. But cracks, like a Sharon under pressure, start showing by mid-2024. Collingwood's flag defence crumbles in a semi-final slaughter against Sydney. Nick heroic with 30 disposals and a goal, but the scoreboard cares not. Arlette is there, cheering from the members, but post-match photos catch her looking distant, phone in hand, while Nick hugs his brother Josh. Whispers hit the WAG WhatsApp groups. She is buried in her honours thesis on athlete mental resilience, pulling all-nighters while he is on the road for away games. Nick posts solo gym sessions, cryptic stories of grinding alone. Arlette's feed. Subtler, quotes on self-growth, a solo coffee date captioned Me Time. Fans notice. A Reddit thread blows up. Daicos and Arlette over? The vibes are off. By the 2024 AFL Awards, they are arm in arm again, her in a two-tone pink silk number with waist cutouts, him beaming as he scoops the coach's champion player gong. But insiders say the smiles are forced. She skips the after-party for a study deadline. The grand final in September 2024 should have been their pinnacle. Collingwood falls to Brisbane by a kick. Nick's tears on the podium are raw, Grandad Peter's legacy weighing heavy. Arlette consoles him in the rooms, but sources close to the family say the drive home to Q is silent. Nick wants to talk future, marriage whispers, kids maybe after another flag. Arlette? She is 22 now, fresh honours grad, landing a research gig at a Melbourne uni clinic specialising in sports psych. The spotlight is too much, she tells a mate over wine. I love him, but I am not a prop. Nick, ever the golden boy, brushes it off, books a Bali getaway for October, posts loved-up pics of sunset dinners and villa swims. Fans swoon. But back in Melbourne by November, the fights escalate. Leaked texts, obtained by this channel from a mutual friend, paint a picture of exhaustion. Nick, babe, why the distance? We are in this. Arlette, you are always on, games, media, fans. I need space to breathe. The detonator drops on November 10th, 2025, 2 days ago, as the off-season chill sets in. Arlette flies to Sydney for a psych conference, checks into a Darling Harbour hotel solo. Nick is in Melbourne, pre-season testing at the Lexus Centre, expecting a FaceTime goodnight. Instead, he gets a 3-page email at 9:47 p.m. Nick, I love you more than words, but this is not sustainable. The pressure, the public eye, it is breaking me. I need to find myself without the Daicos shadow. Let's end it kindly. No call, no tears in person, just pixels and heartbreak. Nick reads it twice, calls Josh in a panic. Mate, she is gone. What did I miss? By midnight, he is at his parents' place in Kew, Peter Daicos, the godfather himself, pouring whiskies and dispensing wisdom. Son, footy fades. Real ones stay. But Arlette? She goes dark. Unfollows on Insta, archives every joint post, blocks the family group chat. Her stories? A single black square with a Maya Angelou quote. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody. Nick is a ghost of himself. Yesterday's training footage, leaked from the sessions, shows him off pace, 10 minutes slower on the beep test, fumbling handballs he would nail blindfolded. Teammates rally. Scott Pendlebearer pulls him aside. Lad, we have your back. Channel it. But the hurt festers. He skips a Collingwood fan event, sends a deputy. His Insta? Frozen on that Bali pic. Likes pouring in from sympathizers. Fans are split. Hashtag Daicos heartbreak trends with memes of shattered Sharons, but the trolls pile on. Wags come and go, flags are forever. Arlette sighed. She surfaces at the conference, panel on relationships under public scrutiny, dropping lines like love is not a performance. Her uni-mates rally. A group dinner in Surrey Hills. No phones, just wine and you deserve better toasts. But the whispers? Brutal. Sources claim Nick's commitment phobia, endless training camps, media obligations, pushed her away. Others finger the Daicos dynasty, Peter and Colleen's expectations, Josh's own high-profile split last year. It is a family curse, one insider quips. The ripple hits the Magpies like a contested mark gone wrong. Craig McRae, the coach, calls an off-field welfare huddle, psychologists on speed dial, mandatory check-ins. Collingwood's PR machine spins. Nick is focusing on footy. Personal matters private. But the sponsors twitch. Adidas, who has him locked for a 7-figure deal, pauses a Daicos Drive campaign. The Brownlow snub still stings. 3rd year missing out. Now this? Pundits on Footy Classified. He is human, folks. But distraction costs flags. Brother Josh, dating ex-Miss Universe Annalise Dallins, posts a subtle nod, a black and white family pic, captioned blood thicker than water. Fans flood Arlette's last public post with hate. How could you? But she is Teflon, deletes comments, goes private, emerges with a new profile pic. Solo hike in the Dandenongs, fierce and free. Here is the unpopular opinion that will cop a spray from the Pies faithful. But truth does not wear black and white stripes. Nick Daicos is not the victim. He is the vault. Locked tight, all footy all the time. The kid who lives for the contested ball but fumbles the off-field ones. Arlette Moore. She is the hero. 22, brain the size of the G, choosing self over spotlight. High school sweethearts rarely survive the circus. She saw the exit and took it with grace. Nick will heal, channel the hurt into a Brownlow in 2026, maybe even a flag. But Arlette? She walks away whole, no dynasty chains. The real scandal? AFL's obsession with wags as accessories. Let her go, legends. Love is not a grand final replay. It is the quiet quarters that count. The aftermath brews. Nick books a solo trip to the Greek islands. Daicos roots calling. Phone off. Sharon in the suitcase. Arlette? Rumours of a new bloke, a psych colleague, but she shuts it down. Healing, not hunting. Collingwood's pre-season camp starts December 1st. Nick arrives leaner, meaner, eyes like lasers. McRae tells the Herald. He is using it. Watch him fly. Fans petition for a Daicos Day at the MCG. Free entry if he wins MVP. But the hurt lingers. That leaked text from Arlette? You are a star, Nick. Shine without me holding the torch. Poetic gut punch. We have reached out to Nick's camp, Arlette's uni, even Peter Daicos. Crickets. But the Insta archives do not lie. The Bali sunsets, the Brownlow gowns, the Carey caps, they are ghosts now. Nick Daicos in shock. Understatement. This breakup is not the end. It is the halftime huddle he never saw coming. So here is my take, the unpopular one. Arlette Moore did not break Nick's heart, she freed it. For the game, for the family, for the kid who needs to learn that disposals off-field matter too. The dynasty endures, but love? That is the wild card no one drafts. That is all we have time for today, legends. If you want the full text leaks, the timeline deep dive, and the first post-breakup training footage, smash the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts below. Team Nick's comeback or Team Arlette's glow-up. First 50 comments get pinned. Until next time, keep your opinions unpopular and your hearts